Welcome back to the second round of our character fashion show. Right now, we will be graced with the presence of our wonderful third grade class. Their fashion show will consist of 8 characters for our writing, review, for imagination, and creativity. Without further ado, we're going to start this fashion show. Our first character is already on the runway. As the audience admires her costume, I wonder what they are thinking. Some of them will have some imaginable stories that they will create based on the character and what they believe this character's strengths are and how they may or may not even save the world. Our next character is on the runway, and he looks a little familiar by most of you. And watch as he dazzles the runway, showing off his power and making sure students understand why he has become quite a celebrity in the reading book land. Our next character is coming up to the runway, and she's gracing her presence, and I think many of you may see her oftentimes in fairy tale land. I wonder what type of story we will get from this particular character. And our next character is approaching the runway. Watch as we let our imagination run wild. There are no limits in our creative writing class here at Rozelle Creative and Performing Arts Elementary School, where the best of the best gets a chance to showcase what they have. And now our 5th character is approaching the runway, boys and girls. I wonder what type of story events will take place as we see this character in action. Watch how they grace the floor and fill your minds with great story writing adventures. Now we're moving into our 6th character as coming aboard. Boys and girls, our 6th character is adorning the runway. Wow, we see a lot of personality as our characters make sure that you come up with your expressions of what they are likely to be like. As our 7th character is adorning the runway, boys and girls, take note. And we wonder what story adventures will be a part of this particular character. Before we start writing all of our stories, we want to describe what we see in our characters. Let's take note as our final character for this edition is already on the runway. Boys and girls, we see what she's bringing to the table. We're watching them to see what it is that shows in their personality. We're wanting to know what they're doing and what they're wearing, because this is how we proceed with story writing. There you have it, our 8 models for our character fashion show. As we begin to write, we're going to express ourselves and make sure we note what it is about characterization that builds story. So as we answer our questions, we can't wait to see what great tales await. Oh, look at them strike those poses. You better do it and pose. Look at them, boys and girls. And one more pose.